Okay, Taurus. That last reading, I was just pulling in way too many energies. I had so many storylines going, it was hard for me to get clarification. But I didn't want to not post it just in case it really helped somebody. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a second spread here with a little bit more focus and determination and see what we get. As per usual, you can click on the description box below and it will talk about the card placements and the significance of the spread. The one thing that I want to do here, Taurus, before I get into the second read, is to go ahead and explain something about tarot, just in case you're new to it. When we do reads like this, when we do general reads for the collective, we can pull in on a lot of different energies, which is why we tell people to take what resonates and leave the rest. You don't ever want to watch one of these videos and try and force the story to fit, because then you can literally stress yourself out coming out of alignment with what you're intended to. It will happen because I'm pulling for a group of people. It will happen from time to time where these readings won't necessarily resonate. Okay? It'll happen. I promise you that. All right. This one fell out. We have the Hermit. The Queen of Wands again. Now, I shuffled this like 6 times in between. Oh my god, look at all this major arcana. Jesus, Taurus. What the hell? You guys got me stressed out. My god. I shuffled this like 6 times while the camera was off, plus the times you saw me shuffle it now. And the Queen of Wands wound up in the exact same spot that she was before. So let's talk about this card. All cards can have a negative and positive meaning depending on their placement, inverted or, upright, where they are, the significance of the placement in the spread and things like that. But this Queen of Wands energy is magical, okay? The wands are about passion. The wands are about new growth. It's when you're pulled into a direction. Each of the suits also can represent a socioeconomical status, and the wands often represent the rising middle class. And I say the rising middle class because there's always potential for growth with the wands. So this is somebody who doesn't feel like they're stuck in their socioeconomical status or just their socio status, just their social status. I can't even talk. You guys got me backwards. Taurus, what are you doing to me? There's hope here. There's growth here. There's something that just feels magical with this card. There's being able to adapt to the environment. It's wearing the perfect mask to fit in, not necessarily to hide, but just to be able to maneuver the way that you need to maneuver. And here it's paired with the Hermit in the inverse. This is somebody really reaching outside of themselves. So again, you're reaching to another person. You are looking to make a connection for one reason or another. It could be a romantic connection. It could just be a new idea that you're really passionate about. Or it could be to navigate your way through, politically navigate your way through an environment in order to, it could be to gain the upper hand for yourself, or just to improve that energy of the group, the tribe. So this is, you're hoping to navigate a situation with the assistance of a person. You want to adapt to this new environment and this new growth that you have. The fear is that people will obviously see what you're doing and feel like the things that you're accomplishing are not your own, and that this will lead to more problems than solutions. Okay? So you're hoping to attach yourself to this energy of adaptation, but you fear that if you attach yourself to this energy, everything will fall apart. Like the rug will just be snatched out from under you at some point, and you will be completely surprised. The reality of the situation is you are going through a huge life transformation right now. There is a lot happening in your environment that is just overwhelming. Okay. You had a plan not too long ago, and you thought, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I know I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this time frame on it. Da, 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 da. I mean, you did. It's a very earth energy feeling to go ahead, and it's a very prominent earth energy action to go ahead and create a plan with milestones and to set everything in a forward motion. But in comes this energy and changed up all your plans. You weren't expecting it. And now you want to reach outside yourself and see if this energy can pull you in a new direction. But this new direction is scary. It's like you fear the unknown. This is what this you fear the unknown. You fear your mind is telling you the worst is going to happen, but your heart is telling you the best is going to happen, and you are just conflicted. This is a window of opportunity, and you recognize that. If you don't take action sooner rather than later, then the opportunity of this energy is gone. So to add to the confusion, you now have a time frame. And the time frame is different than what you expected a month ago. Taurus, again, I hesitate to pull extra clarification cards, but I hope somewhere between one of these two reads you found something that resonates. I recognize that I'm leaving you with a lot more questions than answers, but in all honesty, I believe the answers are things that you have to figure out yourself right now. You might be able to rely on people that you trust in your tribe. You know what I'm recognizing too, and I can't help it. Like I just completely lost my train of thought because I'm looking at the wand that she's holding in her hand, and you see all these new leaves that represent new growth. And I'm looking at the wand that he's holding in his hands, and there is no new growth, which is probably why this hermit is reaching outside himself, because he did have a plan. He looked inside himself and he found a plan, but he recognized there was no new growth in the plan, that there was just stagnancy. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna stop. If I made your situation worse, I apologize. But this reading, I'm having trouble making sense of. But that's my ego, okay? This reading isn't supposed to be significant to me. So I'm gonna put my ego aside and hope that there's a significance for you in this. And I'm not gonna try and clarify anything beyond this point. Taurus, I might just drop in and do another read for you in the middle of the week. This might be a possibility. It just depends on how settled I feel tomorrow regarding all of this, because this is two readings and both of them have gone about 8 minutes. So I'm going to stop taking up your time just in case I'm confusing you with these reads. But I do hope that you found a message either in this reading or the other reading that serves your highest good. And I will see you next week, if not sooner.